Oh my goodness, do we have a lot to go through today? I did some things. I actually bought a whole bunch of stuff on the Amazon Prime days, and I told you I would be back with more after I did the last review where I reviewed some brushes and the De La Roni paints. And I said I had something else coming. I think I have some brushes coming maybe. You know, when you wake up in the middle of the night, you don't know what you've done. You've bought stuff because you couldn't sleep. Anyway, I think that's what happened. But let's look at some of this stuff. First off, I've never worked with gouache. So I decided to go ahead and get the Shinhan Designer's Gouache. They are wonderful. I am so pleased with it so far. Of course, you know, I'm brand new to this, so I'm sitting there and I'm drawing a banana. And I actually really like the way it came out. So that was with the gouache from Shinhan. And I was going to, I have a card ready to do a swatch for you, but we'll do that another time because I've got to get through a lot of this stuff, and then we'll do another one where I can demonstrate some more of that stuff. All right, so anyway, really pleased with these so far. This is just the 12 colors, and the size on these is the 15 mils. That's what I thought. A nice color range, everything I need to mix everything. So really kind of pleased with that. That's as simple as it gets as far as the box. Chinese, so I can't really read. I think it's Chinese, it might be Japanese. I'm so sorry if I don't know. Korea, so it's probably Korean, but it's really nice. They're really nice. So for my first set of gouache, I'm really kind of pleased with that. So I'm going to put that one aside. And one of the things I had expected to get, let's put this aside as well, was the Meet-In watercolor brushes. So I'd heard it includes a Filbert 2, a flat, round, let's just see. They were so pretty when I saw, and it's hard to get out of this box. There we go. Yeah, they are pretty. They're really pretty. I cannot wait to try them out. But you can see you've got a large flat, medium flat, some rounds, number 2, number 6. This will be the one I use the most if I'm, you know, if I really like these. So that's how these come packaged. And I'm going to try them out. I don't think I have anything today. I'm not going to do the gouache today, but maybe I'll pull some of my Daniel Smith out and we'll take a look. So I'll leave the number 6 out, and just wanted you to see that one. Pretty package. I love the blue and white. I just love the feel of them. They just feel really good. So let's put that aside. This book, and you'll see I have already marked it up, is so cool. It's by Taylor and Michael Putnam, and it's a flower color guide. Now, I didn't understand what that meant at first, but it has how to use the book, the variety, the botanical names, common names, peak season availability, and you can see it starts with all of the whites. Some of these you'll see in different colors. So for example, the ranunculus, I think that's how you pronounce those, the roses and the anemones, freesia. They are so much fun. You might have seen me doing a bookmark. I kind of had seen this one, which is where I did my bookmark in one of the shorts that I have. But anyway, I've done some, which is why some of them I've already, I think I did that some in one of my little sketchbooks. They are really fun to go in here and just pick a page. So there's ranunculus. So anyway, this is a wonderful book. Phaidon, I guess, is the publisher. Really nice. It just feels good. It's got a cover on it. It's just a really nice. It's called Flower Color Guide Taylor and Michael Putnam. Highly recommend. It's pretty thick. It's got pages in the back as well. And these little stickers, I'm not really sure how I would use these, but I don't know if they're stickers. I'm not sure what they are. So there are some things in here. There's some note pages, that kind of thing. Tools, just various things, but mostly it's just the different color flowers. So really highly recommend. Let's put that one aside. In fact, this was one of the other sketchbooks I had been looking forward to. This is the Potentate, which is also the Light Wish. And everyone kept saying about how much better the paper was. And this was expensive. I can't remember right now how much I paid, but the paper is so wonderful. There you see I've done a couple of the flowers from my book already, which is just, you know, casual, but just I had to get in right away. Even the first page is part of the spread, and you know, of course, it's just fantastic. Really loving. This is a cloth, the side of it's cloth, but I like the feel of it. I love the size of it, so that's one you might want to look into. It's called Potentate, but it's Light Wish, and they've named it, I don't know why, but that's the deal. So I'm gonna put that one aside. This one, I did my last unboxing, and I think I was demonstrating this one, and I gave it a bad rap, I think. Because, and you may remember the first page, if you've seen the video where I did this, the first couple brush strokes, it felt like it was just dragging along the page. So I had to test out. And I look upside down. That was fun. I was so excited about the book, so I did upside down. I do have a tutorial or a demo on that, but going back right side up, the paper is actually pretty good. I've done several things with it, and there's another one that's a tutorial. I think both of these are, this one and this one, that I have another video where you can see those. So I really kind of think I actually do like this a lot more than I thought I did. So I didn't want to, you know, give it the bad rap. This is the one that is called, I'm gonna have to look it up, and I'll put it in the description because it has a different kind of name. I'll find it and I'll make sure that you have it because I really do like it. I don't know what was wrong with me, and I love the size, the 8x8. So there's that. Speaking of sketchbooks, well, let's look at this. I finally got the Posca markers. I had no idea why I wanted them or why I needed them, but I got them. 16 colors. They had a really good price on them for the Amazon days, so if they go on sale, they are kind of cool. And I went ahead and kind of swatched them. Just wanted to see. They came out so, let me just show you. They come out very, you gotta be careful because it says to shake them, and you know, it's the kind you kind of dip. But if you dip too much, it comes out really thick. Well, I don't know if you can tell, but it comes out pretty thick. Some of them more than others. And when I was first trying it, you know, it was like a lot of paint. And I really didn't know what to expect at all with these. So if you guys if you use them, and just put something in the comments, let me know how you're using them. I really love them. The way the color lays down, it's paint. So I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun with them if I can ever get to it. But I wanted to show you those as well. These are the colors that are in that 16, even the metallics are kind of nice in the 16 box, which is pretty basic colors. These are the ones that are on here. It's a pink, red, yellow, green, light blue, blue, white, black, orange, light green, violet, brown, gray, beige, silver, and gold. I mean, the beige. I mean, you know, but anyway, that's these. Like I said, sleepless nights. You just buy things and it's terrible. All right. So I am so excited about this. I can't stand it. So the other one that I got, I'm sure you've seen these if you've seen any of these sketchbook tutorials or demos or whatever, unboxings. This is also a Light Wish, and it's the one with the binder or the rings, so you can take them out, add more paper. I just loved the way it feels and the way it looks. It's just so kind of, I don't know, quaint. So this will kind of be one that I take in the car or something. I've tried the paper because it's the same as the Potentate. That's the paper that's in there. So really excited about that. But this is the one I literally do not remember buying. But when it came, I'm like, oh my God, this is the box it comes in. If you've not seen the Wanderings, I'm kind of blown away by this one. Let's move this water. So this is just the box. I love the box. It's like, feels like almost like fabric. It's just wonderful. And then, like I said, I don't remember buying this one, but let's take a look. So first thing, what in the world? Look, it's a backpack. So this sketchbook is the most expensive one I've seen so far. It was $44, but I'm like, I'm kind of blown away by it. I love just the little backpack. The size of it is wonderful. Then we can go in and actually get to the sketchbook itself. And again, this one is actually leather, and it has the little key. I absolutely adore this. I mean, look at this detail on here. It's just so cool. But look, it's deckled paper. Isn't that beautiful? It is so soft. Of course, it's 100% cotton. It's really good paper. I'm so excited to try this, but I wanted to show it to you first because the packaging was just amazing. And this smells like a saddle. The leather, it's absolutely gorgeous. So if you've thought about these and you hadn't made your decision yet, I would push you to it. Give yourself a gift. You know, something that's just really special. This wraps around twice, by the way. And then it goes, the little key, of course, slides in this little place here. Absolutely love this thing. So, wanted to show you that. Now that I got it out and I'm videoing, I can finally play with it. But I love the box too. This is definitely going to be something used. So, one more thing, actually two, three. This was the brush, the silver. This is the calligraphy brush by Silver. And I did use it in that one sketchbook, the first one I showed you. I did use it with the tree on the in the opening. I really love it. I mean, it's just a really good, it's the Silver Atelier Golden Taklon Quill. It's got a number 605225S, and it's just like, you know, with this, it's with the Wanderings sketchbook, it's just a real, it just feels so quality. So I'm really excited about that too. All right, so we got some brushes. This thing came today, and I opened it, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to show them because I am kind of flipping out about this too. It was actually the same price as, I have so many of these. Oh, excuse my head. Let's get that out of the way. I got stuff coming off everywhere. I have bought one of these a long time ago, and it just came, you know, like this. It was just an empty tin, and it had the little half pans, and then I added some more in the middle. But anyway, you can buy these typically about $10 to $12, something like that. And I needed another one because I want to use it for the gouache. So I went looking for one, and I'm like, gosh, I've spent so much money on these things, you know, I really shouldn't be buying anything else. Then I found this one, and it looks like this one, but it came with some other stuff and it was actually cheaper. So it's the Provart watercolor mixing palette. It says 50 pieces for a reason. So if you just sometimes have to just keep searching for something. I knew I could find it, and I always tell myself, you'll know it when you find it. And I found it. So here's the actual little tin, and I mean, it's almost identical. Look at that, all right? But it comes with all of these half pans, okay? So I'm thinking, well, why is it so heavy? Because it's got half pans inside as well. It's got little stickers in here that you can put on, I guess, on the pans. But I mean, it's already got all the pans, and look how cute. It's got the little bag that you can put it in to travel. I mean, this is what I call going the extra mile. I mean, I was just kind of like, what? And there's more. It includes a brush pen. So I don't even know where to begin on this one. It was the same price, not on sale even, as when I bought. It was cheaper than when I bought just the tin, and most of the ones you'll see on there. So if you can find it, it's the Pevart, P-E-V-A-R-T, empty half pans, sturdy, lightweight, reusable, easy to clean, non-toxic watercolor mixing palette. Totally will buy this again, because I mean, it just comes with everything. I was needing some more half pans, and I mean, what are you gonna do? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing all of these things. There was one more. It's a real mess, and I bought the Meeden, the waterproof, and you're gonna laugh. Don't laugh. I decided to try the gouache. Of course, that's how I did, you know, my little banana here. And so I had pulled some colors, and then I closed it and I moved it, and it had water, and I've already messed it up. But I know I can wash this out. And because it has 33 wells, and it also has this removable tray, so I mean, you've got a lot of mixing space. I typically don't like the ones that are built like this. I prefer pans, but the waterproof ones, most of the time, this is how they're made. And you can really just dot, you know, like I've got there, just dot it, and you know, you can use it that way, or you can go ahead and put your colors in there and just, you know, just remember when you close it that if there's still, so you can see here, still wet quite a bit, and that's blue because it traveled from here. Don't you see the little blue line going over? Because I took it out of my office and moved it in here. So, and I didn't even pay attention. I was probably holding it sideways. But anyway, it's really nice. It feels really good. Obviously, it's big. I've got a tutorial somewhere where maybe I don't. But one day I will show you how many palettes I have. And I need to get one totally organized. I started getting some swatches put together for my Daniel Smith, and I have ordered some gallows. I'm really excited about those. When I get those, of course, I will do a swatching for that. But anyway, let me know if you have questions on any of these things. I will try to remember to put in the make on this one. I can't believe I don't have that, how it came, but I'll find it and I'll put it in the description for you, because I really do feel like I gave that one a bad rap the first time I used it. I don't know what it was. The brush was just kind of like dragging on it. It just didn't feel good. But now that I've used it more, I really enjoy it. And definitely get you one of these. I'm just tickled to death on this. I just got this one today. So for it to come with all of this in this little box instead of just the tin. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will come back with the swatching for the gouache. And I'm probably going to put some in this in these pans if I decide to not just use the tubes, you know, and then dot in a mixing area or something. I forgot about that last thing. So one last thing, it's not the Meeden. It was cheaper. I know you've seen these. Oh my God, so heavy. I got one of these too. It is so heavy, but I love that it's 18 wells. I would have preferred more wells, and then I'm like, it doesn't have a cover, so I'm not really sure. I laid some stuff in here, some paints when I was swatching. So I want to use it, but I think I'll just set it in my studio at one of my stations there, and I'm gonna have to find some way to cover it. So, but anyway, that was the other thing, and this was so much cheaper than the Meeden. Sorry, Meeden, but it was. It's another brand, and I think, gosh, it's so heavy. I'll find the brand name of that as well and put it in the description, because it's every bit as good as the Meeden one. So, but it was cheaper, so I was kind of tickled by that. All right. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, morning, whatever it is. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.